guys, what's going on? It's your one teenage commentator, Silent Skill here, and today, guys, I have a little video for you about the day my school had a weed lockdown or something like that. I don't know what I'm gonna title the video until I actually upload it, so I don't know what I'm gonna call this yet. But this one's a bit of a doozy. But before I get to that, I want to talk about the gameplay. It is a Halo 4 gameplay. I don't even know what map it is. I know nothing about Halo 4. I play it occasionally, and that's it. I do know it's the game mode SWAT though, and I know in SWAT you can only get headshots. There we go. That's my entire knowledge base on Halo 4. But anyway, aside from the gameplay, let's talk about the story. So today's story is about the day the potheads at my school basically got caught. They got caught. They were really stupid, and I'm surprised it took them this long to get caught, But anyway, just a little backstory, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. This happened last year, and if you don't know, last year would have been my 8th grade year. And in my 8th grade year, this was the year that pretty much everything big in my school career had happened. I mean, this was the year just everything happened. I have so many stories from this year, some that I'm yet to upload. But anyway, so there was about 10 potheads in my class, and I actually made another video about weed. It was weed at getting high at school, and one of these kids was one of the ones that got caught. They had no proof he did anything or something like that, and so I'm not sure how it all panned out. But there was 10 people. Everyone in our school knew they were the potheads. Everyone knew they were doing pot. And so there was this one day that the drug sniffing dog came to school. Because if you don't know, our school, every month or so, and it was always random. It was random. You couldn't tell when the dog was coming to come sniff the lockers for drugs. So anyway, one week the dog comes, and he's sniffing, and he's sniffing, and he's sniffing. And I remember walking in the halls to the bathroom, and the dog just stops. He stops, and he just jumps up and starts scratching this one locker, and I'm like, oh yes, because I knew what was about to go down, and I knew exactly whose locker it was. Like I said, I don't mention names, and I don't plan on mentioning names, and I knew exactly who it was though. And so I went back to class, and about an hour or so later, they call a bunch of kids into the office. Probably about 4 at this point. And so, as the story went, they all got called into the office, about 4 out of the 10 potheads. One of them, the one who got caught with weed in his locker, bailed on the rest of them. He said who he got the weed from, who sold it to him, who he gave it to afterwards, and who else had weed. So single-handedly, this one kid had sold out 7 out of the 10 potheads at my school. And little do I know, more and more kids start getting called to the office. It is crazy. It is just a frenzy now of kids going to the office. And I knew exactly what it was about. And then this one guy in my shop class had his computer open, and he was looking at an email about what had happened. And the kids in that class, because we all knew what was going down, kept going behind the teacher to read what had happened, and it explained pretty much what I just explained. So by the end of the day, there was 5 kids expelled, 2 just suspensions. Now, from what I heard, 3 out of our 10 biggest potheads didn't even get caught. And one girl, the dog was going by her locker, and she literally started freaking out and had a panic attack. Like, how did that dog not catch her locker? I don't know. But that was the most eventful day in my school's history. And 7 kids, 5 expelled, 2 suspended for weed. I think it was right because honestly, there was really a big weed network going on at my school, and little did I find out that there was actually about 12 more kids involved in the whole weed thing. But that's it for today's story. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.